Excellent. Thank you, Olivia. Well, good morning, everyone. It is 10 o'clock. I will call the meeting to order this morning. Oh, Canada. It's been a while since we've had a virtual meeting. Do we play that or not, Madam Clerk?
Olivia is prepared to play O Canada.
Okay.
So we
Well,
can.
let's do that now then, please.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Excellent. Thank you. Madam Clerk, would you take the roll call, please?
And I just am confirming that we have all members in attendance today with the exception of Councillor McKay.
Very good. Thank you very much. Oh dear, here we go. Before we begin, I want to respectfully acknowledge that we are gathering on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe Nation, the people of the Three Fires known as Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi nations. And further, we give thanks to the Chippewas of Saugeen and the Chippewas of Nawash, known collectively as the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation, the traditional keepers of these lands and waters since time immemorial. To our south lies the traditional territories of the Six Nations of the Grand River. We are dedicated to honoring Indigenous history and culture and committed to moving forward in the spirit of truth, reconciliation, and friendship with all First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people. Is there any declaration of interest related to this morning's council meeting? Not hearing any. If one should arise during the course of the meeting, you can declare it at that time. We have a series of minutes here. Madam Clerk, would you like individually or? Yes, we'll do them.
Yeah.
All right, we'll start with 6A, which is the minutes from the County Council and Committee of the Whole meeting minutes dated September 12th. Would someone care to move that, please? Councillor DeBreen, seconded by Councillor Nielsen. Discussion? All those in favor? Oh, I guess I should say anyone opposed. Okay, not seeing any opposed to declare those carried. We have the closed Committee of the Whole meeting minutes dated September 12th. Someone care to move that, please? Councillor Hutchison, Councillor Matrosovs, thank you. Any discussion? Anyone opposed? That is carried. 6C, the Long-Term Care Committee of Management minutes dated September 10th. Someone care to move that? Councillor Keaveney, Councillor Patterson. Any discussion? Anyone opposed? Those minutes are carried. 6D, the CAO Performance Evaluation Committee minutes dated August 29th. Someone care to move those, please? Councillor Gregg, seconded by Councillor Mackey. Thank you. Any discussion? Councillor Gregg.
Thank you, and through you, Warden. Initially, minutes distributed had indicated that the meeting was a 10:36 a.m. start and a 2:10 p.m. end. Could staff just comment on the correction on the minutes there now that they've been reposted? It's a much shorter meeting, so.
Yes, I can assure you that we did not last that long. But in any case, I'll ask Tara or Kim. Kim, go ahead.
Thank you. So as council is aware, the executive assistant, Kayla Ryo, takes these minutes. The open session minutes, I think, were always correct. It was an error that was carried forward on the closed session minutes that indicated a 2 p.m. Wrap to that part of the meeting, and that's the part that has been corrected now. So we apologize for the inadvertent mistake.
Very good. Is that satisfactory, Councillor Gregg? Okay, very good. Any further discussion on those open minutes? Anyone opposed? Those minutes are carried. Moving on to 6E, the closed CAO Performance Evaluation Committee minutes dated August 29th. Someone care to move? Councillor Gregg, seconded by Councillor Bourdignon. Discussion, Councillor Gregg.
Thank you. And due to the nature of these minutes, I do have some questions pertaining to the material inside. So I would ask of you, Warden, if we could go into a closed session with the clerk and the director of HR, Jen Morrow, being present.
All right. Madam Clerk, when would be the most opportune time to do that? Now or?
Yes.
This is the last item of our consent agenda, so.
Yes, we just have bylaws and news and celebrations following. So if council wishes to consider this right now, you would be required to amend the agenda to add a closed session item pertaining to personal matters about an identifiable individual and a position plan, procedure, criteria, or instruction to be applied to any negotiations regarding succession planning in accordance with the Municipal Act, and waive the applicable section of the procedural bylaws since no notice was provided for the meeting.
Very good. And that will both amend our agenda and move us into closed session, correct?
No, it will just amend the agenda, and then there will be a subsequent that requires a 2/3 vote, and then a subsequent motion in camera is a simple majority.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, so we need a 2/3 majority. Councillor Gregg, I presume you're willing to move that motion? Yes, you are. Is there a seconder for that motion? Councillor Eccles. Any discussion? Anyone? Well, we need 2/3 majority, so I guess I'll ask everyone to please put their arm in the air if they're willing to approve that motion. And I'm going to say we have the 2/3 majority. Madam Clerk, do you concur with that?
Yes, thank you.
Very good. Now I need a motion to go into closed session. Councillor Mackey, seconded by Councillor Pringle. Anyone opposed to that motion? Okay, that motion is carried. I'll just wait until communications indicates that we are prepared to go into closed session.
Good to go.
Thank you, Olivia. Okay, we are now back in open session. I can confirm that we only discussed that item which was listed on the in-camera agenda. So the motion to approve the minutes of the CAO Performance Evaluation Committee, would someone care to move those minutes be approved, adopted? Councillor Nielsen, seconded by Councillor Matrosovs. Anyone opposed? Is there any discussion on those minutes? Anyone opposed to adopting those minutes? That is carried. Thank you very much. We have no closed meeting matters. We have no reports. We have 2 bylaws there. The first one is to authorize the disposition of certain lands in the municipality of Southgate as described in Schedule A related to Midwest Co-op. And the second is a bylaw to confirm all actions and proceedings of this council. Someone care to move that motion, please? Councillor Hutchison, seconded by Councillor Carleton. Any discussion? Anyone opposed to that motion? That is carried. News and celebrations. Anyone? Councillor Keaveney.
Thank you, Mr. Warden, and I'll start off the good news and celebrations by talking about Meaford as usual. We have our Scarecrow Invasion underway October the 4th, starting at 6:30 on the Friday evening is the Scarecrow Parade, followed by the Family Festival down at the Harbor Pavilion. Saturday and Sunday is the annual Apple Harvest Craft Show. That takes place at our community center, our arena, and our curling club just across the street. Hours are 10 to 6 on Saturday and 10 to 4 on Sunday. This is one of the premier craft shows in Ontario. It's only a $5 admission, so I encourage everyone to come and start their Christmas shopping in Meaford. Thank you.
Thank you, Shirley. Anyone else? Councillor DeBreen, and then Councillor Matusovs.
Thank you, Warden Milne, and through you to council and the audience. Southgate is celebrating Mural Fest. We're painting downtown Dundalk by introducing 10 artists on 10 walls this weekend, starting officially Friday evening, but all day Saturday and Sunday in Dundalk, downtown Proton Street near the library and various other locations. There'll be vendors, there'll be food, there'll be music, there'll be fun. Come on down, it's free for all.
Thank you, Barb. Councillor Matusovs, please.
Thank you. Through you, the warden. This is the last meeting that we have at Grey County before we have our Open Fields Day, our second annual Open Fields Day in the town Blue Mountains. And there are 5 locations to choose from. Some are the same from last year so that people can be accommodated because they were so popular, and others are brand new locations. So from 10 to 4, if people would like to have more information, they can go to exploreblue.ca. It's one of our featured events on there. It is a free event. You can bring family members as well. And there will be some additional potential services and some lovely local produced products available as well. But there is certainly lots to do without spending anything. So we want to encourage everyone to make use of the beautiful weather coming up and find out more about the agricultural roots of our town, the Blue Mountains.
Excellent. Thank you, Andrea. Savannah, I see your hand up. Go ahead, please.
Good morning, County Council. I'm here with Taylor, our campus manager at Sydenham, who just wanted to share some good news with you about the Sydenham Fall Fair that was just held here. So I'm going to pass it to her, and Tara has a photo collage to show you.
Excellent. Welcome, Taylor.
Thank you. Thank you, Warden, and good morning, County Council. On September 19th, Sydenham campus proudly hosted the 171st Sydenham Fall Fair. The Fall Fair is run by the Sydenham Agriculture Society and gives opportunity for the 800 plus students who attend Eastridge Community School the chance to show off their talents in a wide range of agricultural activities and learn about and appreciate where their food comes from. The morning of the fair kicked off with welcoming remarks from fair organizers and dignitaries. Students then participated in a pet and livestock show, explored the farming equipment and various educational stations, and even got to sit in the Owen Sound Fire Department truck. The day ended with a barbecue and meet the teacher night at Eastridge. The Sydenham Fall Fair is the oldest and possibly last remaining school-based fair in Canada. We are very pleased to play a role in teaching the next generation about the farm-to-table process and Grey County's agricultural roots. Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor. That's an amazing story to tell, and by all accounts, it was told very well. And you got awesome weather for it, so that's great.
Yes, we did.
Thank
Awesome.
you. Thank you. And thank you, Savannah.
Thank you.
Councillor Nielsen.
Thank you, Warden Milne. I almost forgot to mention that this Friday, the 27th of September, the Markdale Jubilee Committee is continuing the year of celebrations for Markdale's 175th. And this includes a viewing at the Anne's United Church of the film Wolf Dog that was filmed in and around Markdale area. So that's at 7 p.m. on Friday the 27th at the Anne's United Church in Markdale.
Thank you, Dane. Councillor Hutchison.
Yes, good morning, and thank you, Mr. Warden. Just want to do a shout out. Last night we had our annual Elmwood Fire Department annual awards banquet, and it's nice to see we had 3 recipients of 15 years of service that were presented. So, again, thank you to all the firefighters in our communities, especially the the volunteers for the time they put aside to take care of us. One other thing, for all you Toronto Maple Leaf fans, the Toronto Maple Leaf alumni team is actually booked to come to Durham on December the 14th for a fundraiser. We've got a team, it's going to be called Warriors Against Holiday Hunger. We're raising funds to go towards our schools in our community to offset the the shortfalls they may have during the festive season. So you're going to see Wendell Clark, Rick Vibe, Rod Sealing, Rick Natras, Todd Gill, Gary Lehman, to name a few. So if you want some tickets information or you want to know more about it, certainly reach out to myself and I'll get all the information you need.
Excellent. Thank you, Tom.
Thank
Go
you.
Leafs, go.
Yeah.
Anyone else? All right, not seeing any more. We have a motion to adjourn, please. Councillor Patterson, Tara, did I miss something?
No, never mind. Thank you.
Okay, Councillor Eccles, do you want to second that motion to adjourn or yes? Okay. Anyone opposed to adjourning? That is carried. So we'll just take a moment to switch over to our committee of the whole agenda.